2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Luke, I'll be back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole, all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers, and they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to go down that road.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
Absolutely. Love to see those going in early. It sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Second shot on the second. Going with the 5-iron here. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Okay, so that's step 1. But now going to hold a mid-range putt. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. This one's online. That's well holed. Currently 1 under for the event. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Well, Rich, I feel like this is a bit of a rhetorical question, but what's your favourite part of the Waste Management Phoenix Open?
All of it. There's not a single thing that I don't love about it. I find it, since I first started coming here in 1999, to be an absolute, I don't want to say circus because that's not the right word, but this is a social gathering. I once saw a guy, Luke, walking around in a jumpsuit made of pennies. Made of pennies, and I didn't know if it was chainmail or what, but in 1999 I saw this guy and thought, you know what, this tournament's a little different than the rest. As we've seen throughout the years, that's exactly what it's turned into. I mean, this is just a massive social gathering in Scottsdale. The players embrace it, they love it, they get into it by throwing stuff in the crowd on 16, wearing jerseys, dressing up, getting into the action, getting into the fun, if you will. It's unlike any other golf tournament in the world, and should be. This is a special event in a special place.
The stadium hole gets a lot of the focus. Over 500,000 fans through the gates through the course of the week. But for all the partying, all the fun and frivolity that takes place, there's a fair bit of serious work that gets down to the end, isn't there?
Well, they're playing for a lot of money, a lot of FedEx Cup points, as we know. But listen, these guys are out there to compete and win. The one app, and that is everybody aimed, and that's what they're entertain them. Make a lot of birdies if you can, because that's what it takes. You gotta make birdies to win this tournament. Whether this week is going to be delicious, go get them.
Come on, get down. Handy effort, that one. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. It was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
Nicely done.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. That one's heading out to the right. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for 10th place. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 6 feet remaining to the cup. Good putt, that.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Oh, that is crushed. Time for the second shot here at the sixth. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Yeah, quality shot that.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Well, this would be a good putt to make. You'd move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. This one's dialed in. And that will drop in for birdie. To the top 5 he goes. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The seventh here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Opting for the 3-wood. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. He's currently tied for second.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The eighth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
This one's looking good.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Opting for the 6 iron. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Well, he tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
And make this one. It's for par. a sweat over that one. Well hold. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back nine, what are your thoughts so far?
I tell you, Luke, final nine find themselves one back. Do you like the position or don't you? I personally do. Go chase down that leader.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. That should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. And this putt to move into a share of first. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently tied for first. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Not a bad line, this one. Oh, almost went in. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Tracking and mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard, and that will take him to 7 under. He's currently in a share of top spot. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3, measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Looking better.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Second shot here on their 13th hole. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their third. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Now 2 shots up after that one. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This shot here near the 200-yard marker.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
You like that, didn't you? Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, what a great stroke. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. The interesting choice of the driver here. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. It's on a good line. Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
Well, that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. And choosing the 8-iron here. You don't need much to fire up this crowd, but that one will get them on their feet.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold. He's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale's an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Oh, that's a high caliber shot. 4 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. And that putt will drop. Well done. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale, a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Well, all that hard work. It's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt from that distance. Shame it didn't drop. Well, that's a great tournament to win. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, Rich, and all on Super Bowl Sunday.
All the fans this week have been out there supportive of the tournament. They've been out here in record numbers. And the champion, well, they finally get to enjoy the festivities as well. Great play in this week, great win.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.